John and Sam are here from JREK. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having us back.
Listen, we're going to talk about summer car cleaning right now.
That's right. So,
now, I was telling you guys earlier, I keep the interior pretty clean.
okay.
I try and wash the exterior as much as I can. Never have time to wax. How important is that?
It's pretty much like putting sunscreen on your skin. So, you know, you just don't want your
Pretty
paint.
important.
So you don't want the paint to fade. You know, it keeps it from cracking and stuff like that.
Right.
It also protects it from. There's also brake dust, which collects on the paint. Happens on every car. You really notice it on white
and I have
silver.
a white vehicle.
Okay, so you notice it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So at least there's that barrier between the paint and what the brake dust has to sit on.
So we discussed this earlier, and my best option is to bring my vehicle to you.
I think so.
So it all gets done. It's one thing to keep your car clean,
Yeah.
but getting it its cleanest
Yeah.
and shiniest is
It's
another,
not-
right?
Yeah, it's a good idea. At least once a year, do a big
Yeah.
clean. That way you're starting from, you know, fresh, you know, and scratch.
Yeah.
So,
You guys have products here that I've never seen before.
yeah, so these are more, you know, like stuff that, you know, at detail shops you would see. So right here we have applied a carnauba wax, and here we have a paint sealant. So our carnauba wax is it's an all-natural wax. It's usually made from carnauba plant.
Right.
So it's going to work deeper into the paint. You're going to get a deeper shine.
Right.
Here, this is a paint sealant. It's a synthetic blend. So it creates more of an eggshell over the paint surface. You'll get about 6 months of protection out of the paint sealant, 3 months out of the carnauba.
Can you do both?
Yeah, you could
Do one then the other?
Yeah, so if you were going to do both, one over top of the other, you
Yeah.
do the paint sealant first, and then do the carnauba over top.
Gotcha.
Just
Finish
to-
with the carnauba.
That's right.
Okay.
So some people do it by hand. We prefer to do it by machine.
With the buffer?
Yeah, for the simple fact that you know you're getting the same amount of pressure from point A to point B when you finish.
Right. Now I notice I can see the different products on top, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you get them off, either by hand or by buffing it out?
Yeah, you're better off, you know, doing it by hand.
Here, let me do that.
Yeah,
Let me-
sure, simple
So
white.
circular motion? Circular?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, you can go back and forth as well.
Right? As long as you get it off. And you don't have to, I don't think you have to press too hard,
No,
right?
you don't have to press too hard, not at all.
Oh, look at that. Now, what do I do, guys, about, I see the little bit of wax in the groove there?
Yeah, so you would take like a degreaser, you could spray it on a Q-tip, and
Yeah.
you know, if it was really in there, you just wipe it in there.
Because there's nothing more annoying, and I'm sure you guys make sure that's all
That's
gone,
right.
Look at that shine. Hey, can you over polish?
You don't want to, yeah, you don't want to do it like every week. You're better off doing it, you know, every 2 months or every.
waxing
yeah,
and so
the
on.
waxing.
And what about the idea, I was asking you guys this earlier, what about the idea of when you apply the wax, you should be indoors or under a cloudy sky, is that true?
Yeah, some waxes are designed to be put on in the sun.
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, unless it says specifically by the manufacturer on the product that you buy, to do it either in your garage or in a carport and out away from the sun.
Right. So on a cloudy day, it's like I don't have a garage that fits my vehicle.
Okay.
So, and you
On a
guys do all
cloudy
your
day.
work indoors, right?
Yeah. On a cloudy day, it wouldn't be too bad of an idea. And then Sam will also just talk about treating your plastic. on
Okay,
the
what's
exterior.
the deal here,
So
Sam?
most cars will have some sort of a plastic trim on the outside.
I got lots of that, yeah.
So, I mean, after a while, you'll see it fades and becomes sort of white, and it doesn't have the same black luster as it does when the car's new.
I didn't buy that crazy new product on TV, by the way.
No. So,
I didn't do that.
No.
I mean,
all
here
right.
we have just a regular bumper conditioner. You just put it on any rag or
So one of the sponges
or
you
like
get,
a sponge,
right?
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you can just rub it on. And then, so this side is treated. I mean, this bumper's in good condition, so it's kind of, you don't see the difference as much.
Right.
But, I mean, it does still have...
They can fade pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this has some UV protection in it, kind of like the wax as well.
Right.
So it'll help protect your bumper in the sun and everything else.
Is the UV rays and so on, is that what makes it kind of grayish and
Exactly.
faded?
So it fades. It's same with like red paint on a car. Turns kind of pink
Right.
and faded out.
Now, how are we going to get this off? What are we doing?
Yeah, same thing. You
Same
can wipe
thing?
it off. So a paint sealant is a little more, it sort of goes a little thicker. So
Yeah.
when you're stripping it, you might notice that there's some flakes on there. So the middle bottle there, the spray bottle.
This one?
If you had problems where, you know, you had little spots of flaking of wax, you just spray it on there.
Yeah. Well,
help
I'm
loosen
pretty
it
well.
up.
We're pretty well out of time, and I've also decided that it's better that you guys do it. How do I get in
Yeah.
touch with you? Where do I go?
Yeah, so give us a call at 613-723-8181 or jrek.ca, and just call us and we'll figure out what exactly you guys need, and
Right.
then we'll book you in
And go
for the
for
proper
there.
amount of time.
Go from there. Thanks, fellas.
Thank
Good.
you.
I'll keep going. I'm not going to stop until the job's done.
All right.
Right? That's the whole idea. Don't leave any residue on there. Look how nice that shines.
we're going to hire you now.
Beautiful.